Yeah, we back. Special guest today, y'all. Family over everything. Family first. Blood thicker than water. All that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Back at it again. We got a special guest with us today. We ain't got a lot of time, but we gonna make it happen. With us, we have my sister. Woo! Big shout out to my sister. Little sister. I'm big bro. I want you to introduce yourself. I know you're Jules, and I think you got an interesting story. I think you're unique, one of a kind. And I would like everybody to get to know you, get to hear your story. It's magnificent.
Okay.
So give us a small introduction of who you are.
Well, my name is Jules. Julissa, full name, but Jules for short. Um, I live in New Jersey. Um, I'm a mattress salesperson. I enjoy my job. Feels nice and rewarding to help people get a good night's sleep.
No,
Sounds
that's right.
corny, but I like it.
No, that's right.
I have two children. It's a teenager and one that's almost a teenager. Um, and, yeah, I live a pretty simple life in New Jersey, trying to find a way to go see some of my brothers, that's all.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Since I
So,
know I have some now.
what'd you say?
But since I know I have some now.
Yeah. So what's the story with that? What you mean? What you had some now?
As far as dad, well, I mean, I knew about him since I was younger, but I never met him. My mom had a photograph of him for the longest, and I never, I guess I never tried
Yeah.
to find anything because I felt fulfilled already because I had a stepdad that's been in my life from a young age, so I thought I was fulfilled, and you know. Then I did ancestry.com and found older relatives, older aunties. Um, I think the one lady is the aunt of our dad.
Okay.
I think one is the aunt of our dad. Um, and then we ended up having conversations, and
Okay.
there was a family reunion or something. Ended up getting in touch with my dad, and then I got in touch with a handful of my brothers.
I know that's right. See, I didn't know what the story was. I been heard of you. I think Dad was trying to reach out to you, but he couldn't locate. Back then, the information wasn't as plentiful as it is now. But I didn't know who made the connection. And you say it was you. You the one. You the one that made the connection.
Yes.
Okay. So pivoting off of that, where you from?
New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently in Mount Holly, but
Mount
I was
Holly.
raised in
Okay.
Edgewater Park, New Jersey.
Okay. Okay. And
Yep, yep.
from there, give us a little bit about yourself. You got kids? You got a significant other in your life?
I have a fiance.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Toya.
Toya. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
she's great.
Great for
Um,
you. How long y'all been in each other's lives?
we in each other's lives probably about 8 years, but in a relationship about a year and 9 months.
So y'all was friends first.
Yes, we were friends first. She was in a relationship and so was I. Clearly we weren't happy. Now we're together now.
Okay. Okay. And young ones?
The kids,
Yeah.
um, have a 14-year-old
Mm-hmm.
and then I have an 11-year-old.
Okay.
Um, my 14-year-old's going to high school this year.
Yeah.
And then he, right now, he's into computer graphics and things like that. He
Okay.
has that as one
Okay.
of his electives for his classes.
So he in the tech. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. That's the
And my
place to
daughter,
be.
she likes to draw. She's actually into like decorating houses, like
Okay.
engineering type thing.
Ooh.
She that game that those kids played called Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to build properties on there
Yeah.
and sell them to her friends. So she made a movie theater
All right.
with a daycare inside,
Okay.
and she sold it.
Oh man.
And I'm like, that's a great invention.
Yeah. I
That's a
feel that.
really good invention.
Yeah. Yeah. So you pouring a lot into them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Only
Cause it sound
because
like they on track.
I dropped out early in high school,
Ooh.
about ninth grade. So
Ooh.
whatever they want to do, I am here for it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm in the financial position to fund whatever they dream of, as long
Yeah.
as it makes sense.
Yeah, it's gonna make sense. It sounds like they got it
I know
together.
it.
As kids, they already ahead of the game.
hmm
All right. So now we want to keep it short, and I want to get to some of this pain. So I'm just gonna jump right into it, and I would like to talk about some of the stuff that you went through that kind of, knock you off course, made you kind of get into a shell, and that you feel uncomfortable talking about. I want to get some of that stuff out. At least two,
Well, the
two
great thing
incidents.
about me is I'm not uncomfortable about anything
Okay, so that's even better.
because I've already talked about it with myself and with whoever needed to hear it. And unfortunately, the uncomfortable has to get comfortable after a while. You can't move forward and make change if everything is stuck inside.
Yeah, I feel you. So give us one.
All right. I mean, there's so many, man.
Yeah.
It's like when you go through them,
We gonna have time.
I know it. I'm trying to think of one that's a good one that doesn't make me look too bad.
Oh man. I think all trauma make you look bad. People
know.
go,
You
You
know,
should have did this. You should have did that. All trauma.
okay, let's say, so when I was younger, I used to have a problem with stealing from stores.
Mm.
All right. Um, it was just something I did. I don't know why. I think it was a rush, maybe, because I
Yeah.
knew I could do it. I don't know.
When you talk
I
about
ended
stealing,
up,
is you talk about
hmm,
candy? Is you talk about candy? You
I'm
talk
talking
about
about mattress comforters. I'm talking about anything you
what
could think of
age?
inside of a store.
What age?
Hmm.
What age was this?
Probably between 13 and 20.
Still
That
a
was
baby.
a
You're still a
pretty big
baby.
stretch.
Yeah, that's still
It
a baby.
started off small, like, in stores, like little bodegas, things like that. Um, Ended up hitting bigger stores like Walmart or Acme, grocery stores. I was really a hot mess. One day I forgot to take the meat out the freezer and I hopped my butt on the bus, went to Acme, came home with some steak. I
Oh
just,
man.
it was bad because you do it because you know you can do it and get away with it. And
Yeah.
then I got caught.
Oh man.
And then I got caught.
What happened?
And I was at the store with my neighbor and we ended up splitting up because she was doing the same thing. And then I think she sent me a text message like, "Don't do anything. I have this person following me."
Who
I'm
was?
guessing it
Hold on.
was the
I missed something. Who were you with?
my neighbor
Your neighbor.
at the time,
Okay. Okay.
and she sent me a text and told me, if you got something, put it away because there was someone following her all around the store.
Okay.
So I ended up walking up to her, and then I found her as we're walking out. Two police officers were walking in, and they were like, "We'd like to talk to you for a minute, whatever." We go into that little back room that's like off to the side behind the cash registers, and there's like computer screens everywhere. You know, they got you on camera, but the problem is my neighbor and my best friend at the time, they looked similar.
Yeah.
So the officers were coming at her thinking she was my best friend because, my best friend and I used to hit that store a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And they were both dark skinned, tall, with glasses, and they both had a kid with them. So it was really, I guess you can, mistaken identity, kind of. But when they had us back there, she was like, "That's not me. That's, whoever."
Yeah.
And they're like, now they're looking at me and we're like, "Well, you're in all these videos too. Where's your friend?" Because they didn't physically have me taking anything, but they grabbed us because of my friend. They thought
Yeah.
my neighbor was my friend.
Okay.
And um, they told me, "Tell me where we can find her or you're going to take the rap for this." And I didn't say anything and I took the rap for it. I ended up with well, misdemeanor for theft, and had to pay a fine, like $1,000.
Woo.
Yeah.
So did you wind
Um.
up having to spend some time in jail?
No, 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 no.
Oh
I
man.
don't do
Okay.
that.
Okay. Oh man.
No, they took me to the police station. They handcuffed me to the bench. and that was pretty much it. And they let me
Yeah.
go after an hour or so. But kind of not fell into that, but once that happened, I felt, I guess, defeated in a way
Yeah.
because I felt like that being on my record was going to ruin my life,
Mm.
with getting jobs and things like that.
Yeah. People got something to kind of
Um,
hold against you.
yeah, I mean, later on in life, a few years later, it did stop me from getting a job I really wanted. But that just showed me that wasn't the job for me at the time. So,
Okay.
whatever's for me will come to me.
Yeah. True
Whatever
that.
is not will stop.
True that.
But I ended up neglecting that fine. Back to my story, neglecting paying the fine. I
Oh
never
man.
had my license in the first place, but I
Yeah.
got my license suspended
So
because
it
I
was
didn't pay my
pre-suspended.
fine.
Pre-suspended.
Hmm?
It was pre-suspended.
Yes. Yes. I
I've
had
heard
my
of that. I've
driving
heard of that.
privileges revoked.
Yeah.
So I ended up moving to Ohio because it was a better, living situation, better deal out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to try and get my license because I'm like, oh, it's another state, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And also in New Jersey, I failed the written test once, so
Mm-hmm.
I got discouraged. When I fail, I get discouraged easily.
Yeah.
Like I don't like to try it again.
Oh man.
But I went to Ohio and I did my written test and I passed. But then they were like, "Oh, your license are suspended." I'm like, "How is that? I never even had them." And they pulled up the information, and I had to pay.
And that's when you found out it was suspended.
Yes. Well, I knew it was. I already knew it was suspended from
Okay.
in the back of my head.
Okay. Okay.
But I figured since it was a different state, it wouldn't click. But
How
it did.
this following me here?
Huh?
How's this following me here?
Yeah, exactly. But I already kind of knew, so it wasn't like a surprise, you know. But I got my license. Um, paid that fine off, which felt good. And it's been a long time since then. It's probably been about 10, 11 years now
Yeah.
since that whole incident. So hopefully it's washed away.
Oh, so you never did address that fine?
Hmm.
You said you paid that fine?
I paid it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I
It's
had
washed
to in
away
order to get
now.
my license.
Yeah. It's done away. It might be water under the bridge now. Water under the
Oh no,
bridge.
I paid it. I
Yeah.
had to.
So that was a
But
situation that kind of knocked you
mhm,
down.
mhm.
And
But I knocked myself down though. So
yeah.
you know, as long as you can take accountability for your life screw ups, you'll get better.
Yeah.
Can't blame everyone else.
Okay.
I
So
could have
now
easily had the mindset of blaming my friend because that's who they initially wanted when they sat us down in Walmart.
I knew you
But
was gonna
no,
say that.
because I knew, no, but I knew that I was doing it too. So that's why I
Yeah,
just
that's
took it
what
on
I'm
the chin.
saying. You can't blame her. Y'all was in there getting
Can't blame,
busy.
she got caught though. She was on camera caught. I wasn't. But,
Oh
you
man.
know,
Y'all in there getting busy. They looking for both of
uh,
y'all.
well, no, because they actually had they were playing her footage.
Yeah.
Like, there was this one, has her son in the um, shopping cart, and they see her go around the corner with the kid, and they're like, he doesn't have a hat on here. And then they go around the corner, he got a hat on. and they're pointing it out. I'm just like, oh my God.
Oh,
So
they
you don't
going
see
shopping.
me with anything. You just see me with her.
Yeah,
And because I didn't say anything or tell them where she lived, then,
yeah.
they gave it all to me.
Oh man, that's how
I
I
think they
go
were
now.
just looking for someone to charge at that time
Yeah,
since they got called out and it was late.
yeah. They had their investigations ongoing.
Yeah, they did. Ongoing. They had her in like four different outfits.
Ongoing.
Yeah, they did their time with
Yeah.
her. No games.
So that's one. Give me one more so you can get out of here, cause I don't want to cause no friction in the household.
One more. Oh, I don't really know. Still trying to think to make me not look too bad.
Yeah. I don't think nobody
Um,
look at you in any sort of way. They look at you and kind
I
of draw
know, but
something from it.
still, hold on. I can throw it out there, but mm it's not clicking right now. How about you give me one?
Oh, got plenty. I can talk about a good one. A good one.
Okay.
At the time, unfortunately, I was incarcerated in my earlier years for a lot of years. And I give it to you like this. I ain't even gonna get inside. I'm gonna keep it outside. Growing up, I was always into sports. Football, I love basketball, wrestling, track, everything you could put your eye on. I was trying to participate in all that extracurricular. So I was on the football team. I played up in Delran, but I wound up moving with my mom, coming down to Newport News. I didn't play that first year. I think the season was already in the mix. I wound up getting on the team. So my 11th grade, 12th grade year, I think I got most improved in my 11th grade year. So, I wasn't super close with the coach, but I had an open line of communication with him. Tommy Ringman, a good coach,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic coach. He made an effort to try to get all us in school. He had a lot of connections, a lot of friends in these colleges in the surrounding area. So, he makes suggestions. He'd be like, you got to get big. Because back then I was like 6 foot, 130. I had heart, but I ain't have enough hind parts with it. So I was like a stick out there, but I had heart. And I had good hands. I could catch good. So I played tight end. And I think I was listed as a defensive end, but I ain't never get no time over there. So as the year rolled on, I got better, got stronger, didn't get bigger. And the coach, he came around talking to us and was like, anybody interested in going to college, y'all get a 750. Get a 750 on your SAT and I'll get you in there. And he had coaches from various schools, Delaware State, Virginia State, Virginia University, William and Mary, VMI, East Carolina, Elizabeth City State University. And, they had made a commitment to us. If y'all get a good grade, 750 on y'all SAT, we get y'all in these schools, full ride.
Mm-hmm.
So not only was it, just your sports, they was just trying to get you in school to take you to the next level. So I took my SAT. I got that 750. I was happy. I was happy because I knew I was going to college. But on the other end, I got friends in the neighborhood I'm from, and I'm participating in criminal activities, robbing people. I wasn't selling drugs at the time, but we was doing childish stick-ups and wound up getting caught. One of the people identified us. They came and scooped me up from school. You know, our equipment manager came to my class, a dude named Barbecue. He was like, hey, Sam, come with me. I'm like, come with you where? He's like, we need you to come to the office. So I had no clue. I go in there, there's a detective in there, coach in there. I'm like, what the heck? So the officer running stuff down. He going to the other classes, picking up the other guys involved. And next thing you know, all my visions of what I thought I was getting into, what I thought my future was, gone. Snap of a finger, everything. And I knew the serious nature of what was going on because they took me straight from school to the juvenile detention. I was 17 years old. I had just turned 17. Like my birthday on the 29th of December, they came and scooped me up on the 11th of January.
Ooh.
But being that
They were waiting.
I don't know what it was. The crime.
They were waiting till you were 17?
No. The crime happened when I was 17. I think it happened on the 3rd or something like that. So it wasn't that situation. At the time, I was still a juvenile. But like I said, with the serious nature of those crimes, it was a firearm involved, robbery, victims. Everything got serious real fast. And we was just in the process of taking the midterm exams. And I knew right out the bat, I said, ooh, this serious. My life finna change. And all the dreams I had, everything I thought, man, it all went out the window. And it took me a while to kind of adjust because my head was spinning. I was ashamed. You know, I felt like I let my mama down. I felt like, you know, I was a laughing stock of the school. Look at this knucklehead. And I knew better. I knew better. So it was like, man. And, you know, I was in there for like 3 months. And it was just, you know, they was talking to me. My lawyer was talking to me, talk about some, you know, they trying to commit you. They trying to certify you as an adult because of the nature of these crimes. And I was like, man. And I was stressing. I ain't know how I was gonna get up. I kind of had a feeling in my mind, ain't no getting out of this. And I was there in 3 months. And mind you, when I went in, I was 6 foot even, 130. 3 months, they had took me to the jail, weighed me, took my height. I went from 6 foot to 6'4.5", and from 130 to 200 pounds in a matter of 3 months. And I was like, man, it was just compounded everything because I was like, man, I had this big growth spurt. And you know, sports, a lot of sports is about your size, your height, you know, your strength, your speed. And, you know, I had good strength for my size. I had decent speed. I just ain't had that size. But that size hit. And I was like, man, look at me. I crapped out. So that was one moment in my life where, you know, I was knocked out. I didn't know how to deal with it. And it floored me. So, yeah, that's one of my situations, being a knucklehead. So, you got some more you want to add? Because I know you're on a tight time schedule.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it alone now. I might come. You can give me a call back on another day, and
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
pick it up.
This is just the beginning. Just the
Yeah,
beginning.
this is just the beginning, brother.
Yeah. I want to let you
I'm
know I
so
love you.
glad.
I love you. I love you.
I love you too, man.
And we're
All
gonna
right, I'll call
continue
you
on.
later on.
Alright. I'm gonna be in the mix. Probably Haywood supposed to be coming through later on around 3 or 4.
Nice. When he gets there, give me a call.
Alright, will do.
All
Alright.
right,
Give it
bye.
up with Jules, y'all. We out of here. Let me take us out of here with this song. And y'all know we put it together. Yeah. I feel good, y'all. Let's get to it. That's a to it with a U, cause I always got you in mind. Yeah. Yeah.